like a pine pressed to the max. They told me I'll make it far. They told me I'll make it far. They told me I'll make it far. I'm just trapping out the car. I need 100 grand large. Free my homies out of bars. They told me I'll.
Hello. Welcome to another episode of Fresh Bar Sports Show. I'm Jabbar Harris. I'm your host and the provider. And on this episode of Fresh Bar Sports Show, as you know, we are back at it Mondays with Kill. As he's joined the video, what's going on? Appreciate you doing this again, man. What's up with you?
What's good, my boy? How are you?
I'm doing good, man. How was your weekend? You good?
Yeah.
How was your weekend? You hear me? You good? You little froze up over there. How was your weekend?
My weekend was good money. How about you?
Man, it was okay. It wasn't that good. It wasn't that good as far as you know.
I got
catch
to
the
chill.
parlays, as I would say. But we started off the weekend good. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, we start. Yeah, I mean, before the weekend started, we started off a good note. So I can't complain too much. I got mine before the weekend started, and I'm back at it with Monday Night Football tonight. But I digress.
I got to chill this weekend. You know, I had all football free. No Buckeyes, no Giants. You know, so I was cool.
Yeah, we go dive into that. Yeah. So saying you got to have a weekend off of taking the L's and stuff like that. So we got a lot to get into on my behalf as a sports world. Like I said, you got a clean state this weekend, so you ain't too much for you to address with your teams.
Not at all.
Let's address with the big thing. What we already with college. Alabama controlled the game. They controlled that whole game. Yes, the end of the score, it was 27-24 over Georgia. But we know, watching that game, once they came back on Georgia, it was a wrap. They was never looking back. It was never looking back. Obviously, that made that springboard Alabama to pump themselves in good prime position to make the college football playoff because everybody knew one of the SEC teams was going to get in. And I'm not mad about a 12-1 SEC team. Whatever, we already know SEC team, and you can't say you one of the best anything, and you ain't go through any SEC teams. We understand that. So that move, Georgia, that knocked them down to the Orange Bowl. That's out of there. They're the 6th seed. They're playing Florida. Florida. Meanwhile, you got the Florida State getting knocked out of there because of their quarterback. And now the college football playoffs, as words currently stand, it got Texas at number 3, which is I'm so confused. I mean, well, let me just say, Texas at number 3 versus number 2 Washington, and then you got number 1 Michigan versus number 4 Alabama. But I'm so confused of how's Texas just so like automatic to be in there. And the only thing that I'm hearing people saying is because they beat the team that beat the best team. So, but they said this going into Texas game, they was just automatically saying Texas is going to get in automatically because regardless of Alabama and Georgia outcome, they beat Alabama. But that was so like beginning of the season, like that really don't even matter. I mean, like to be frank and be honest about it, I understand we nitpicking and everything like that, but like that really don't matter. And they got a quarterback issue. I mean, I know they wasn't their starting quarterback got hurt. I mean, I know their backup been doing pretty good. It ain't the Florida State type of situation, but I mean, I could have done without them. It ain't like Archie Manning up in there or anything like that. I'm just saying like that don't move the needle for me. Now, well, to move the needle for me, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know how you feel about this. I would have been okay with Georgia and Alabama being in there over Texas. What you mean? I don't care about the little Big Ten championship just because you got a little WWE title belt. Nobody care about that. I mean, not a Big Ten championship. What is that?
Big 12,
the Texas.
Big 12, Big 12.
Yeah, you know the one they got the WWE title championship.
Listen, man.
Come on, man. That don't mean nothing to me.
Listen. First of all, you gotta give Texas their props. Like you said earlier, it doesn't matter if it was early in the season, middle of the season, at the end of the season. They took down Alabama. Okay. Number two, Texas with Quinn Ewers, they won their conference, did they not?
Yeah.
They deserve to get in. Now, on the Florida State hand, it
Mm-hmm.
kind of sucks. It sucks. It's heartbreaking because they went undefeated. I don't know what else you got to prove. You go undefeated. But
You
at the
follow college
same,
football, you know the rules. You know the rules. So
yes,
go ahead. I'm waiting for you to
yes.
explain.
But
You know the
but
rules.
but at the same time, when you do go down 2 to 3, when you do go down 2 quarterbacks, your starter and then your backup went down,
Mm-hmm.
and then you win a game in the championship game, 12-6, I think it was, or it was a low score,
You just win in ugly fashion.
16-6.
You know what I'm saying? You just win in the
That's
ugly
not
fashion. You know what I mean?
that's not going to do it for the committee, especially when TCU got blown out last year to Georgia. They don't
Exactly. We
want to see
can't have a
they don't want
repeat.
to see another blowout like that. So there's
No.
no point. I mean, Florida can make the statement when they play Georgia. Florida State, let's get that correct because Florida they get mad if you say Florida because
Yeah. I know
that's the
that.
Gators.
I know.
That's the Gators. So
Oh
Florida
yeah,
State,
exactly. Yeah. I know. But excuse me,
yeah.
pardon me about
Florida
that.
State, they get a chance to prove themselves against Georgia, and if they win, they be undefeated, and they could prove to the committee that it doesn't matter if you have a second string gun or a third string
Yeah.
gun. But
But
if they would
nobody's
have
saying that.
shined out, if they would have shined out in them games, and if they would have blown them out in that championship game, they would have been there. Because my team went through the same thing when JT went out and Cardell Jones came in, and we lit it up against Washington. That's why the
Exactly.
committee put us in there because we
Look
blew them out,
impressive, right?
and yes, we looked impressive. And then we won
That's the
the
difference.
playoffs and won the championship. So that's the difference. The style of play,
But there's a difference.
it's a
Y'all looking
difference.
impressive. It ain't like the
They
eye test.
didn't.
We don't care. We doing that eye test.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't look good during that win. We don't care they won. They didn't
And
look good doing it.
we
You see
know
what I'm
for
saying?
sure they're not going to leave out a team that they call the best conference in college football. They're not going to leave out an
They never
SEC
did
team.
it since in the history of the
Since
short college football playoff.
exactly,
But
they're
they
not going to
already
do
knew
it.
that going into it. That's why they've always
Exactly.
talked about expansions because there ain't no way they was gonna leave an SEC team out.
Now this matchup with Michigan and Alabama, I
Yeah, this is
think
gonna be real interesting. This is gonna be
it's going to be
feisty. They both don't
two
like each other. Jim
two good
Harbaugh
coaches.
and Nick Saban. You know what I mean? You
Exactly.
know, like yeah, it's
Exactly.
good. They're gonna have each of their, each coach is gonna have their boys fired up and ready to go. This is gonna be a goodie. This is gonna be a must watch. I can't even know. I don't even know what direction to put my dollar on because
I know
I'm
what
shaky.
direction.
I'm shaky with this one. I'm like I
I
don't
know.
because
I know what direction. You know where I'm going with this because I don't give a
oh
damn
man,
about the
yeah. We
other team
already
in
know
this
what
league.
side you playing. We
Roll
already
Tide, baby. We're
Yeah,
doing Roll
yeah.
Tide,
We
and I'm
already know what
going
side
that
you
way.
playing, but you got to be real, man. This is a toss
Yeah,
up, man. This
and
is
that's
gonna
why
be a
I'm being
toss up. This
real.
is gonna be good. This is gonna be a real
And
good one.
that's why I'm being real because Michigan didn't look good in that championship game against Iowa. Michigan did
Yeah, I
not
thought they
look
was.
good in that
I thought
game.
they was gonna beat them boys by like 27. I thought they
Alabama hot
was.
right now. Alabama
Yeah,
hot right now. They controlled that game against Georgia. Once Georgia scored that first touchdown, it was over for them because they didn't get that. Alabama took over after that field goal. Then they went down again and scored a touchdown. After
yeah.
that, they just took over the
I
game.
can't believe that Georgia. I mean, excuse me, Alabama controlled that game, and they dictated everything. They took the, they did everything they want. Nick Saban like had their boys just like I don't like in my mind the way they play. It was like okay, them. I mean, obviously they all got talent, but I mean, I'm just saying they both the teams got talent, but just like they, you know, what I mean, for lack of better words, Georgia may have been the more talented team, but yeah, I got my guys more prepared and better equipped to execute these plays. You know what I mean? A lot sharper, and you know what I mean, a lot better than them because they were just executing things. And like I said, not saying Alabama got ain't got no players, but whatever. Well, going into it, it was like Georgia got all the top recruits and stuff the past couple of years. But Alabama, they got top recruits and they got that great head coach. They got them guys scheming it up, this, that, and the third. And I don't want to hear Kirby Smart talk about when he be playing Coach Saban, he be staying out the room and not trying to intrude too much line on there not for social media, but for the media. We know you in there trying to tell all the gyms and stuff like that. That's why Nick Saban is, tweaking little things, this and that, and the third. He already know you're going to be trying to give him some jewels and all that good stuff.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a whole different show out there.
Yeah.
And
Let's take attention on you. I mean, we won't go with some attention on y'all. Number 7, Ohio State. Y'all got y'all bowl game against Missouri, and y'all playing in
Missouri,
the Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you take over for that.
There's nothing to even say about that. I don't even. They should have put us against Georgia to make it a little more better. They
Yeah,
put money on it. Like y'all put us
yeah, I
against
know exactly.
Missouri. You know, I'm like,
Yeah,
when
that's
I
why I'm
seen
like that.
when I seen it come out yesterday, I said, is this even a game for me to watch? Like Missouri,
You see how they think about y'all? You see what they think
they're
about
not
y'all?
even worried about us right now. It's like, damn, we lose to Michigan and that's it. We ain't well, that's it.
That's all the love we get. I mean,
Damn,
they ain't doing us like that.
look, man, it's all good, man. We're gonna take this game against Missouri and move on from that. We got a couple of transfers. We got a couple of
Yeah, what's
guys
your
that could be
quarterback transfer for? What's
our
going on?
quarterback.
Like, yeah.
It's time for him to go. I wasn't feeling it in the first place. He can go now. So he can
Yeah.
go. And we got Julian Fleming. He hitting the transfer portal, our wide receiver. So
Okay.
it's okay. It's all right. We're gonna build up, get our stuff right. Hopefully we can get the kid for Cameron, the kid Cameron Ward that's in the transfer portal, quarterback. And
Okay.
then our receivers, I'm not worried about that. We got the young boy Tate. He's gonna be starting. He's gonna be the starter next year. So we should be looking good at the receiver spot. I ain't worried about that spot. But
Yeah.
quarterback,
Shout out to Marvin Harrison Jr.,
yeah, you
Heisman
know, Heisman candidate, Heisman
finalist.
finalist. Yeah. So we're gonna be good at that spot. But I just want to make
Who
sure
you
our
think is gonna win
quarterback.
it, man? I ain't gonna hold you like. I listen. I'm keeping it real right now. I'm keeping it real right now because the First Bar Sports Show with this week gonna keep it a Benji. No, I don't want nobody named Penix to be having their name etched in stone in history,
Why
winning that
not?
Heisman. But if we gonna be in all fairness, even though I'll be thankful if they pass up etching his name in history, that come on, man, I'm good on that last name. I'm just good on that last name. But he deserves it. The
He do.
undefeated season. They in the college football playoff. He got some stats accumulated himself too, Bo Nixon. He got some things to say too. And by the way, he beat you 2 times. And I love that guy, my guys. Shout out to Casey Kelly here on the tight end and everything. I understand all that. Ain't no knock. I'm just saying we're just talking about the resume. We
Yeah.
compare resume. We down to the final four.
Yeah.
And all the respect to the wide receiver. Come on, man. It ain't like he had a true breakout season that
It
is
wasn't a
like
monster year. It wasn't a
those
monster season.
quarterbacks. Yo, not with y'all. Like it's gonna be a quarter. It ain't a true breakout season. Like we
Yardage,
gonna bypass
yardage,
giving it to a quarterback. Come on, man. You
yardage
know what I'm
wise,
saying?
yardage wise, it wasn't a breakout season. Touchdown wise, it was pretty out there. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna either go with the boy Jaden from LSU Daniels. I go with Daniels. Or
Daniels, I'm
I'll go
trying
with
to figure
Daniels or
out what
Knicks,
type
man.
of conversation was LSU and about doing any type of
It's not about
anything. I
that.
don't even know
Listen,
what
man.
bowl game they playing.
Listen,
I don't
man.
even know what bowl game they playing.
Listen, I don't know what ball game they playing either.
Come
I
on,
ain't
man,
checking
don't
that.
do
But he
that.
was.
I'm talking
Go look at
resume
his numbers,
now.
man.
I'm
You know what
talking
I'm saying?
resume.
Well, then there's only one person you could give it to, and that's Penix Jr. Because
No, I don't like that last name
Bo
though.
Nix can't
That's the
get
only thing like
it.
I don't like about it. He can't be out there prestige and being invited to all the gatherings
But
every
how
year
can
with that
you?
last name on
But
there.
you can't give it to the guy that lost to Penix twice.
I
You
know,
can't
man.
do
Bo
that.
Nixon, man.
You
I know
can't
that's
do that.
crazy. He lost to him twice.
So what you
Yeah,
gonna
Penix,
do?
he's getting that joint. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah,
He's getting
Penix
that.
gonna get it. But I
Yeah.
like Jaden. Man. Daniels performed out there this year, so he got a chance. He might be the second one, or Nix might
Okay.
be number two.
Coach Primetime,
Mm-hmm.
Sportsman of the Year. How you feel about that?
Um,
I mean, me, like, I understand where they was going with this, so, and I understand, like, it don't gotta necessarily be stats wise, on the field, performance based, as wins and losses per se. If you want to do that, clearly they double the wins that they did last year. If you want to go that route, since you want to take on analytical, I could say something a little bit that way. But we can talk analytics too. Obviously, all the money,
I
that
think it's
he brought in, that
yeah.
goes along. That says a lot for the college and the university. Thanks, Prom, for that.
I
Because they
think
got
it
money
got
to pay the bills with and do other things that they want to do with all the money that Prime Time generated for them just in the one season alone.
yeah. It got a lot to do with that because college football is a business, and it's also the way how he got Colorado named back to previous ways. I guess you could say that. The hype around the whole
Ooh.
situation. So him getting that award. I don't. It's cool. No, it's not like he got coach of the year, so it's like I can't get mad at it. It's nothing. It's a good award, I guess you could say.
And they were saying in the media when all this came out about the college football playoff, and Florida State would have hired Coach Primetime Deion Sanders,
Mm-hmm.
they would have never got left out. Call it what you
Mm-hmm.
want. It's about the buzz, the money, the tension.
The sizzle.
Hey, come on, man. That's what it's about. And you wasn't going to be leaving out any team undefeated coaching Prime. Coach Prime coaching. If Colorado had been undefeated this season,
They would have been in there.
come on, stop playing around.
They would have been in there.
Stop playing around. You already
For
know
sure.
this.
For sure.
The money is going to be the ratings was crazy and the money was crazy. Just
Like
regular season, just regular games, just regular teams.
But like I told you a couple of weeks ago, even if they would have made a bowl game, I said if they make a bowl game,
Yeah, I know, man.
it goes
But
by the
how
big,
I was seeing they was, but remember, like when I told you, how I was seeing how they was fumbling these games because I'm watching it. I wasn't believing that they was gonna get this because I'm like, man, I'm looking at my mind like how are they letting these games go? What is going on with these young boys? Because they in these games or they either in the games or they up and they just not playing a complete game. And I'm like, something's going on between the head like mentally because these guys is they minds elsewhere. Because I ain't gonna say they ain't playing hard, but they minds elsewhere because they distracted.
They could
ain't no way
they could be getting coached hard. I mean, it could be a lot of pressure on them being in Colorado. Some of them can't handle that pressure.
Yeah.
Then you had the injuries with Travis Hunter. You had the injuries with Hunter and all that. So there's a whole lot of things you could compile on.
Yeah.
Everybody was after them boys because of all the hype they had around them. So but all they had to do was win 2 more games, and everybody would have been bidding for them boys to be in their bowl game.
But I'm saying this is after the 3-0. You know what I mean? I know they won 1 more game after that, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just so disgusted because I watched these games and I just saw these games how they just
unfolded.
Just come on, man, just fumble these games and wasn't playing complete games. And I'm looking at especially the games that they was up and they let go. I'm like, what? Those ones? I'm saying something's going on here. Ain't no way y'all should be letting go these leads. Ain't no way.
And Coach Prime slow.
Come on, man.
Even when they start off slow, it's like they don't got no energy, no drive.
How y'all starting off slow? And Coach Prime got y'all boys fired up in the locker room. Y'all got rappers and everybody got y'all fired up in the locker room on the sideline and tell y'all to turn up. Y'all got Hall of Fame football players out here inspiring y'all, getting y'all fired up, and y'all coming out like that. How y'all not inspired to show up in front of these Hall of Famers to like, yo, man, I could ball out so good, I can build a relationship with them. How they not thinking stuff like that? Oh, they worry about the social media followers or that BS stuff. Nah, I'm gonna be balling out here. So these Hall of Famers and everybody's gonna remember my name because of my game. You see what I'm saying?
Next year,
they gonna like, let's get together, work together sometime, young fella, all that stuff, whatever. You know what I mean? All that good stuff. All that stuff to continue to better your game and to take it to the next level. But nah, they ain't thinking like that. Because they don't want it like that. They just want all the good things that come along with it. They don't want to act. They trying to do bare minimum out there on the field of play. It ain't just specifically to the Colorado football players. It's just how these athletes moving as a whole. As far as between the ones that's trying to be great for real. You know what I'm saying?
Next year is a big year. They can't miss another bowl game next year. They gotta hit.
And this is the last year for the Prime.
For Sanders, this is last year.
For both of the. I think the challenge coming back too.
Yeah, and Hunter's gonna be his last year next year. They can't.
Oh yeah, he gonna leave. Yeah, he gonna be out there.
That won't even look good on Prime hand if they miss another bowl game.
Yeah, exactly. Nah,
they got to get another one.
Yeah, exactly. They gotta have it bounce back. Let's move to take it to Thursday Night Football real quick. We gotta address the situation because it is what it is, kind of a big deal. I guess Cowboys took care of business. An impressive, shootout win, 41-35 win over the Seahawks. Mind you, Geno Smith was battling, dealing with an injury now. In some way, somehow, he just felt good enough to be putting up 35 out there on them. But I digress. Cowboys moved to 9-3, putting themselves in good prime position. Obviously, we'll talk about that from the events that took place yesterday. Dak Prescott, looking good out there, 29-41. 298 yards, 99 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, keeping it clean out there. And that's how you win like that. 7 carries, 23 returns. I'm not really worried about that. but Dak Prescott putting up the numbers, keeping it clean out there. You see
Mm.
what I'm saying? You win like that. Obviously, Tony Pollard, he chipped in with his 20 carries, 68 rushing yards, 1 rushing touchdown, 3 reception, 15 yards receiving. And to be honest, CeeDee Lamb balling out there consistently. You know what I mean? And he's consistently getting these touchdowns now. CeeDee Lamb, he 12 receptions, 116 yards, 1 touchdown. Oh, by the way, give me a couple carries out there, coach. I got 30 rushing yards for you. Give me a couple carries out there, coach. They call me Debo too. Oh, yeah? They call me Debo too. That's what CeeDee Lamb said. That's what CeeDee Lamb said. I'm saying, okay, I'll take it. So, yeah, I'm impressed with CeeDee Lamb out there and how he, you know, from his slow start to this couple weeks of the season and how he stepped up as far as sort of touchdown-wise. You know what I mean? He always want to get some yak. He always want to get the yards. But, yeah, he's definitely making a point to get in the end zone. Whether it's him, Dak, you know, I know him. They definitely, you know, been doing their thing. I actually think they lead the league in points, like, per game. Like, on average, I think they surpassed the Bills. Gotta give kudos. Gotta give kudos to Geno Smith. He had 334 yards, 3 touchdowns. Obviously, if Dak Prescott is playing a clean game, the interception that you give away is definitely going to hurt you. Obviously, you did have a rushing touchdown. I give you that. But like I said, Dak Prescott, y'all going tit for tat. Y'all both had 3 touchdowns. You the one that cough it up, and obviously he coughed it up at a bad time. And then the last play at the end, I don't like stuff like that. I don't see. We're gonna get to right here. I don't like when DK has 6 receptions for 134 yards, 3 touchdowns, but y'all go away from him and disappear from him in the second half. And then the last couple of minutes on the last 2-3 possessions that y'all had in the fourth quarter, and y'all don't give him no targets. What are we doing out there? I'm the best wide receiver out there. A Travis Kelce out there, Hail Mary, or you know, and in the games yesterday and stuff like that, and other games before that. You know where I'm going with this. I don't care. I got 1 shot left. I'm giving it to my best player. Let alone I got multiple shots, and I don't give my best player no attempts on these looks. I'm passing to all these other receivers. My best receiver, we ain't giving him no looks. I don't care I don't care how fast the defense is coming up to me. Just like how he was doing those dumb passes, just throwing it up there for these other guys. You throw it up to number 14 immediately, and I'm gonna leave it right there.
You throw it up to number 14, but when they got a safety high on him, switching the whole
coverage, you heard what I said.
Switching the whole coverage in the second, switching the coverage in the second half, putting a trap on him. Basically, you're not gonna really go out there. You already threw 1 interception. You don't want to throw another one. Dallas defense didn't impress me too much, but you know, a couple of weeks ago, your tone wasn't sounding how it sounded now about this Cowboys offense. You know, still remember me saying, this offense is moving at a great pace right now. This offense is doing what they're supposed to do, and they're playing clean, and they're playing clean ball. And I also said, if Dak continue to play like this, he will be in the MVP conversation.
Yeah,
you know, I'm far from a Cowboys fan, but right now Dak is sitting at number 2 in the MVP conversation. So, your tone switched up a little bit, and I'm glad it is, because you got to give.
Well, I love consistency. Yeah, I just love consistency. You be consistent, I'll be consistent with you. You can be consistent? All right.
Even with the loss against Philly, he still looked good. It was just the play.
Yeah, he looked good. Yeah, he looked good.
The last few games, Dallas offense been kicking. The offense going to continue to be kicking as long as they can protect Dak and give Dak that open.
Dak is definitely playing better. But I don't know what happened in Dak. I don't know the reason. I don't know if it's whatever the reason is, whether it's he feeling comfortable, whether he's in confidence, I'm saying comfortable as far as overcoming the knee injury, the leg injury, whatever he had to get between the head, psychologically or the heart, wherever the case may be. However he dressed it, his soul, spiritual, physically, whatever, he's playing tons of better than last season.
That's because
especially the turnovers. So he playing tons of better from last year. It's obviously elevated the team.
You got Mike McCarthy calling the plays now. There's no more Kellen Moore calling the plays. He's over there in LA.
I really didn't understand how big of an issue that was, but okay, I'll give you all that.
You see what's going on in LA. You see how that offense is looking over there. So
Putting up 6
that whole
points
thing,
against the
that whole
Patriots
thing,
and stuff.
yes. So you start putting the ball in Dak hands with being conservative, but having him look at his progressions and view the field. He's throwing the coverage off by looking at one side and going to another quick though. He's doing it quick, so he know where his guy's going to be, and he got the timing down pat. So you gotta really just say the team will go far as Dak plays, as good as
Exactly.
Dak plays.
Oh yeah.
So it comes down to the playoffs run, and it actually comes down to this week coming up against Philadelphia. They need this win against Philadelphia to at least try to win the division. And I don't know if they're going to catch up to San Fran and get that number 1 seed if they do
Okay.
beat Philly. If they beat Philly, I don't know if they're going to catch up to San Fran and get that number 1 seed since San Fran beat them earlier in the year. But
Yeah.
as long as they keep on doing what they got to do and keep this offense clicking in the playoffs, they're going to be a hard team to beat, man.
Yeah.
A hard team to beat.
Yeah. I ain't trying to rush the process, but I'm zoned in and just ready for them to see what they're gonna do in the playoffs with this. I want to see if they're gonna have the same energy. I just want to know.
That's what
I
it
want
is.
to know
You ready for the
if
downfall?
they're gonna get, come out with the same swag, how they doing their thing, putting up the points, putting up these 40-point performances in the
I
regular
want to see
season.
it too. I want to see it too. And I think if we see that, we're gonna have a good playoff on our hands.
Okay.
With the
Yeah, I agree with
NFC,
that.
the AFC is loaded.
Oh,
AFC is loaded.
ain't no question. Ain't no
And
question.
that playoff gonna be rocking either way with the AFC side. Know what I mean?
Yeah. And obviously NFC, they top, they 3 heavy, and we know the top 3.
Top 3.
Let's talk about some of these Sunday games. We got just the situation. Oh man.
You know what? I'm gonna just say something real quick, and now I'm gonna let you take it over. You know what I mean?
Okay. Go ahead.
I kind of was feeling like Kenny was starting off the game pretty good. The game was flowing a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then he got injured. Now, you give Najee the ball, and I feel like he's pressing too much because Jalen had less carries, but almost the exact number of yards.
Exactly. Come on, man.
So you gotta give Najee.
Okay.
You gotta give Najee the ball. You gotta give Jalen the ball more, and let him do his thing out there. Now, I'm not gonna get into the receivers because they had a different quarterback out there, but your boy did score.
Yeah.
Your boy did score, but I ain't gonna say nothing about that.
Come on, man.
I know you got a lot to say, so I'm gonna just say this. Y'all tried, but take over.
My Steelers done fall to 7-5 from 12. Excuse me, 10. Excuse me. We fell 7-5 from the 10-29 loss to the 2-10 at the time. The 2-10 at the time Cardinals get their 3rd win of the season on us. Oh, by the way, it was at home.
Mm-hmm. Kinda.
We talk about. I don't know how fast people talk about we came out, but my eyes, y'all make it seem like we was up by double digits or something. I don't know what y'all talking about. It was the same ugly Steelers offense that we was accustomed seeing with Kenny in it. I mean, all right, I got Kenny's numbers right here. Kenny Pickett,
he's 7 for 10, 70 yards.
Yes, right? What I said, 7 for 10, 70 yards, 3 rushing yards, and we talking about Kenny was playing good.
Until he got hurt.
Get us field goals. What are we talking about? To not get us no touchdowns. What fast start that people was talking about, and Kenny Pickett went down, everything fell apart. You see the numbers. I mean, I don't need to know the numbers, but I'm out because I know what I'm seeing. We wasn't doing nothing. What are we talking about? We were still not looking good as far as not putting up points because you need points to win. And a run but off on our defense when we have these type of games. A la the Texans. A la the 49ers.
I blame your defense for this game.
And obviously, when the teams be putting up these boatload points on us, obviously they didn't put up the 30 points on us like the other teams that I mentioned, but the game wasn't close. And we had all the rain delays, all this, that, and the third, getting us out of our mood. Fans got to leave in and out. Some fans probably left. The whole box was just getting thrown off. But still, all in all, you still, I feel believe, could have done something on the offensive side that would have enthusiasmed and rejuvenated the life on our defense, because you're killing the defense so much. But not even just the fact that y'all can't score, it's just the mental toll on their hearts. I mean, their minds and their hearts and their soul, that they already know this is a daunting task off the rip before things even get started, before the games even play. They hoping and wishing and praying that y'all can put up the 21. I mean, it's a struggle to get into the teens at times. You see, we only signed up for the 10. And people talking about last week the 400 yards and then want to disregard the 16 points. I'm like, wait a minute, what about that? How we not score when we get into the end zone? I mean, when we get into the red zone.
But where was your defense yesterday?
Yeah,
Let's
true.
Let
James Conner run for over 105 yards. What, 3 touchdowns?
How many
2
points?
touchdowns,
24 points on the board?
2 touchdowns running, 1 touchdown catching. You got this. You always have the love affair. Happy to see him. TJ Watt, I know you better than that. Yeah, I'm saying I know y'all guys wasn't happy to see him like that. But it was all love with James Conner. I ain't going for that. Now, like I was saying, when your offense is being bad, it starts to rub over on the defensive side at times. You hear what I'm saying? That's why you had the bad performances like we had.
But your defense was giving up some yardage before the offense was even looking bad. Your defense started off bad. Your defense started the game off bad.
Yeah.
So as a whole collective thing, your whole team didn't start off good. And with your defense being the best part of your team, if they ain't holding it down, you know your offense not gonna give you much.
You already know it's going. You almost have no. If the defense ain't doing the thing, we almost don't have no chance. And that's why I'm like, I don't know what started good. People was acting like things were sweet when Kenny went down for throwing for 7 for 10 for dumb 70 yards, and we was down. Like, I don't even get it.
Y'all wasn't down that much when he went out, and he went out pretty early.
We was not winning. We not scoring no touchdowns.
But when did he go out?
That doesn't matter.
The end of the first quarter, he went out.
No, but I'm saying we not scoring no touchdowns. We not, and it ain't like we ain't have possessions or like obviously we get the ball too. We get the chance to play. We get the chance to do something out there.
Well, you got Mitchell Trubisky as your backup.
Okay, so we don't even need to get to the receiver stats because it don't even matter because we got Mitchell Trubisky out there. I mean, Mitchell Trubisky. I mean, I know he tried to do whatever he could do. But Mitchell Trubisky, like he ain't nothing to talk about. We just gonna let Mitchell Trubisky go.
I'm talking about Joe Flacco.
Because I was always saying we need to go sign somebody else. Now I know we signed. Come on, man. Like, that's not who I was talking about. Like some guys in the practice squad. I'm not talking. I'm not.
The guy named Joe Flacco came off the streets and looked better than what Mitchell did yesterday, and he was chilling at the crib for a few weeks. And now he in Buffalo.
That's what I was saying. Go get Phillip Rivers in, earlier in the season, and weed him up in there.
Kids, man. Phillip too busy having kids, man. He ain't worried about.
Come on, man. But I
having kids.
Not man. Joe Flacco though. I ain't gonna hold you. I was good on Joe Flacco. I definitely go with Phillip Rivers over Joe Flacco. But somebody like him, so I was on that route. But man, honestly, it was embarrassing. Steelers Nation as a whole, as everybody in that organization, from top to bottom, should be embarrassed with that performance, and it lets us know like maybe I was doing too much as a fans and talking because I was talking a little crazy, talking about we might win the 11, 12 games. You know what I mean? We win the rest of the season, even though I'm documenting on the offensive struggle throughout these games, and then acting like man, if a team come to play and do their thing, they put up the 21 points. We might be in the world of trouble. They put up 20 points. We might be in the world of trouble.
Well. You and the Cowboys got something in common. Y'all both lost to the Cardinals. We can move on.
Man, here you go.
We can move on.
There you go. Yeah, man. But so I'm disgusted. I don't know where we go from here other than bouncing back promptly. This Thursday night, all eyes on us, prime time, obviously. Going against the Patriots. Got to take care of business. Need to win against the Cardinals. That's why I'm so disgusted. Did you hear what I said? The team was 2-10. The team was 2-10.
If
Now
y'all
we
lose
going
to,
against another
if
bottom feeder that we need to go
if
snatch
y'all,
up.
if y'all lose to the Patriots,
They didn't
y'all
even
can
put up
call
no
this.
points yesterday.
Y'all
They
can
didn't
call
even
this
put
a
up no
wash.
points yesterday. We can't go get 3. All right, yo, we can't go get 3 over the Patriots and call it a day. Come on, man.
A team that lost 6-0 yesterday.
Yeah.
If y'all lose to the Patriots next week, boy, it's gonna be a hell of a
On
Monday. I tell
Thursday,
you
2
that.
days. You know
It's
what I
gonna be.
mean?
We might have to come on Friday if you lose on
Yeah,
Thursday
address
just
the
for a good 20
situation.
minutes.
Hey, we had to come up and address the situation.
Yeah, we might have
It's
to.
an emergency. It's an emergency because somebody need to go
Mm.
into the Steel City and have a shakedown or something because yeah, something got to give. Something got to give. Something got to change. Yeah, some people need to get it on. You know what I mean? Put the gloves on or whatever. Whatever y'all like T.I. said, whatever y'all need to do, whoever y'all need to call, yeah, that's what y'all need to do because yeah, something got to give up in there.
Something gotta
Yeah,
give,
I mean the words
man.
of my guy T.I. You know, he wrote up on them guys and shut that thing down in the restaurant. He wasn't playing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move on to some other games. Let's touch on Texans come through in this, you know what I mean? Some would say nice, back and forth game. I was watching a little bit. Obviously, my game got rain delayed, so they was putting that thing on there. Texans moving to 7-5, 22-17 win over Broncos. Broncos 6-6, 500. Jimmy Wood, clutch interception at the end to actually seal the win because Russell Wilson was throwing it up there. They actually still had a chance to win, and then obviously he had cut off and went back to my starters game that I was going to. C.J. Stroud, 16 for 27, not the greatest game, throwing wise, 279, 1 touchdown. But you heard what I said, 1 touchdown. I'm looking for the interception. It don't exist. Keeping it clean. He had a rushing touchdown. You can win with that. You give me 1 touchdown rushing, 1 touchdown throwing, keeping the game clean. Give me over 200 yards. Still, 270. Well, you can win like that. You could do something like that. Now, the wide receiver, Tank Dell, what was it? The fibula, whatever. Yeah. He
Fibula.
sees it in an injury.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, man.
That's a blow. That's a
Send
blow.
send a hell of strength for them. Hopefully, come back next season, strong, ready to go. But obviously, Nico Collins, he done did his thing.
Ball out
191
again.
yards, 1 touchdown, 191 yards, ball off 9 receptions though. Just have a little quick 9 receptions for 199, 191 on them real quick. Russell Wilson, 15 for 26, 261. 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. How you gonna win like that? How you gonna win like that? I mean, you was in the game. You was in the game, but come on, Russell Wilson, when you throwing those stuff like that, you doing everything to lose. You doing everything to lose.
I mean, I say
That's the game right there.
I say the first interception, yeah. The second one Derek Stingley Jr. made was incredible. That one was just he went and got that. Derek went and got that. That was all him. I wouldn't even blame that on Russ because that ball placement was right where it needed to be. Derek just went up and got that. And that third interception, that was a jump ball, late game. You need a touchdown. You got to try to give your man a chance. I feel like his man didn't fight for the ball enough to even go get that chance. But
it's something. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, three interceptions is not gonna get you nowhere, but he still kept them in the game. That was a good game. That was probably one of the best games besides again the Eagles, the San Francisco Eagles game. But
let's get to it.
We'll get to that in a little bit. I'm gonna just say this: the Texans.
Yeah. I'm saying that.
Texans held their ground. That defense came on strong. They're 7-5. Sorry with the loss with Tank Dell, but I still think they're gonna keep this thing moving. Their division is tight right now with Indianapolis, Jacksonville, who's coming on a little
playing
bit.
tonight.
They do ball. They coming on a little bit.
They turned up down
there. And
throw the ball out there with the crew.
We're gonna see how it unfolds because the AFC is tight right now. It's all crunched up. A few teams is about to be eliminated. About to feel like FSU out there real soon. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the game of the night.
Oh my goodness, man! I'm so disgusted. My parlay done messed up, man. Why? Tell me why? What is going on? I'm disgusted. 49ers. Yes, I'm disgusted. I had no horse in the dog, but yeah, my parlay said he'd take the +3 on the Eagles. I'm going to take the +3 on the Eagles. Got blown out, 21.
Blown out.
49ers, 42-19 over Eagles. I got the brain blown emoji going on. I'm shocked. I'm at a loss for words. I cannot believe what happened. Yes, we could chalk it up. Oh, the Eagles is tired. All they need rest. They play all this. Everybody's playing games. Yes, I understand that the one team played a Thursday. Come on, man. It happens to all the teams. It rotates. So I don't want to hear the one team play Thursday and the other teams that play Monday night. It rotates. Everybody gets a turn. Come on, man. Come on, man. They rotate the schedule. Everybody does the same thing.
When you playing a tough game like they did 95 plays out there on that offense, and then you got to come back and you playing a team like San Fran, it's not going to be easy, bro. It's not going to be easy. And then when you got your quarterback throwing for 45 times out there, when that's not his thing.
I don't know what is going on. Why they not running with Swift?
Where is the? They ran the ball.
Why they not running with Swift? They ain't never run a game. Ain't no running game. There was not no running game.
Collectively, they ran the ball 18 times. 9 of them times was to the damn running backs. Are you kidding me? You're not gonna do nothing. You gotta control the damn game.
What is wrong with Swift? Is he hurt? Did he get into it with the coach? What is going on?
I guess all the running backs got into it with the coach because ain't none of them getting the ball.
This is crazy.
None of them getting the damn ball.
I don't get it. I'm not getting
the ball more than
they was not running the ball.
Jalen ran it more than Jalen had more carries than the running back.
And 1 day for sure, 2 days for certain. Like how I'm fresh born and I'm blessed, all that stuff. Jalen Hurts is going to run the ball, and if it's around any type of short and anything, he's getting it.
Yeah, you know the tush push is coming right in the face.
Yeah, short and anything, he's getting it.
You got to control the clock when you're playing a team like San Fran. You're letting them get the ball, drive down the field. The first 2 drives, the first quarter of the game, Eagles, they should have scored them 2 touchdowns, and the game would have been a little bit different. San Fran would have been way behind.
Y'all selling for field goals, and these guys getting touchdowns.
You selling for 2 field goals, that's 6 points. All you need to do is score a touchdown, they beat y'all by 1.
And y'all 2 wide receivers is balling. Devontae Smith 98 in a touchdown. You got AJ over 100 in a touchdown. Your wide receivers is balling.
When you're throwing the ball 45 damn times, I hope somebody's catching the damn ball out there. You gotta run the ball. Do some screens out the backfield. Get your running backs involved in the game. They only bring in a 4-man pressure. Most of that time. They only blitz probably like 25% of the game, 30% of the game they probably blitz. They didn't do too much blitz. Most of it was 4-man pressure on them guys. And you just
they had the big guys to be running. They had the offensive
You drop back passing and you got them running 4-man pressure. Run the ball. Run that ball and let them come press up. So you
making a push with the running back every play. You know what I mean?
Bring them linebackers up.
Yeah.
The only reason you only got Fred Warner up because he's watching Jalen. Other than that, them linebackers is covering.
Yo, they should do it a couple of times with the running back, and not necessarily have AJ Brown being lined up behind that. But I'm saying bring everybody in tight, and do you know what I mean? All the wide receivers come in tight, and we're gonna do it like that.
San Francisco wanted it more. I say
Brock Purdy
San Fran wanted it more.
Hey, ain't no question. The whole attitude. First of all, the talking. Everybody wearing all black. I knew it was a problem here. We got a problem in here? Yeah, I knew that. I saw the all black. Everybody was on one accord. You had Tommy off Power out there. I remember CT Mac. Yeah, I mean looking like Tommy off Power out there. Everybody, I said okay. Then he had all black. Debo had all black ups out there. I said okay. They bumping into it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Getting into it before the game. I said okay. And they come out there punching Eagles in the mouth, punk them. Eagles ain't do nothing about it. When I see you get blown out by 21, you ain't do nothing about it. You did.
No.
Brock Purdy, 19 for 27. 314 yards, though. 4 touchdowns. I'm looking for the interception out there. Keeping it real clean out there. 9 rushing yards. Oh, by the way, C-Mac said, let me get some too. Christian McCaffrey said 17 carries, 93 rushing yards, 1 touchdown. Oh, by the way, I got 40 receiving yards. Debo is just a beast. Debo is just a beast. So what more can I say? Debo, 4 receptions, 116 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 carries, 22 rushing yards and a rushing touchdown. He looking like a big man out there. Like, nah, we don't want to tackle him. Like Derrick Henry. Like, nah. We making business decisions. We don't want to do that.
Touch the ball
Arm tackling. You know the string arm
ball.
tackles. Come on, man. They
Touch
don't
the
want no
ball
parts.
5 times, 3 touchdowns. Did you just hear the numbers you said? Well, 6 times, 3 touchdowns. He touched the ball 6 times. Well, he got 2 carries.
4 receptions. 4 receptions.
4 receptions, and he got 2 carries, right?
Yeah, 2 carries.
Right? He touched
3
the
carries.
ball.
No, 3 carries.
So he touched the ball a total of
7
times. 3
Yeah.
touchdowns.
Yeah.
That man was balling.
Arm tackling.
Arm tackling. You couldn't get down.
You know what it looks like.
You see Blankenship bumping right off of him on that lazy tackle. What are you doing out there?
The lazy tackles. I don't want to. I don't want the contact. You know what it looks like. You play. You know what it looked like. He don't want the. We said the one word. He don't want to. I don't want the smoke. I'm already banged up. I'm probably feeling it a little bit. I'm probably a little sore. This is going to aggravate it a lot more. Let me leave this alone. Things like that.
They didn't want it. It was a tough game.
It's so sad. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm like, y'all letting Lil Debo out there. Because not saying he ain't built, but in height, like he is short in stature. So you just like on the TV screen, you see this little short, stocky body out there just running around.
He built like that. That man built like that. And when he's healthy, they win. When he's healthy, they win.
Yeah. Because you can't, you got so much attention on him. See Christian McCaffrey, he's running wild. Let's not forget about Ayuk out there. He's a bona fide, number 1 receiver to himself.
Ayuk was gonna get that because Debo got all the attention.
I'm just talking about their weapons. I didn't even get to Kittle yet.
I
didn't even get to Kittle yet. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be dangerous. That's why I said
they are the best team right now, even though they give the Eagles. But when you win in emphatic, confession fashion, we talk about what they say. What they they say paired on it, but exclamation point. Ain't no question. The 49ers is the best team in the NFL. But I don't think they're going to win the Super Bowl. But that's a whole nother conversation. That's a whole nother conversation, though. We just talking right now. Man, this is week 13 in the NFL season. How many weeks is it? Okay, I'm just saying right now. That's all. I'm just saying right now.
I think the best team in the NFL might be in your division.
Hey, no, you ain't talking about the team that was on a bye week this week.
Got
Ravens fans hit me up talking about my Steelers better win because they got them on my ticket and everything like that. I'm like, man, they better win too because I'm picking them too. What you mean? It was supposed to be easy pickings.
I think that might be the best team in the league, man.
No. I don't think they about to take another loss from us on week 18. So they about to have 2 losses to they about to take another loss from us on week 18. I don't care if they playing the Steelers or not. You heard? I got a funny feeling. That they not going to play the Steelers.
Y'all just had
my team. We gonna need that W.
Y'all had a good second half, man. Y'all had a good second half that game. That y'all came back and won that game. Y'all had a good second half.
Hey, clutch time, 4th quarter, Kobe style. When it matters the most, you already know.
And that's the only time the Ravens lost this year in them 3 games is when they came back. Came back late. If that ain't happened, they'd be undefeated right now. So we can't act like these boys ain't dangerous out there. Let's not act like it now.
Yeah.
Was comeback.
Listen, they on a bye. They on a bye week right now, so we don't even
want to talk about them. We don't want to talk about them right now. Okay,
we only got to dress the flock right now.
We can move on.
Sunday Night Football. Another last minute parlay I'll try to get together because this is my everything else messed up.
I got one in.
Why the Chiefs done mess this one up? Yes, I'll pick the Chiefs to win this money line on top of everything else. And the performance, the lack thereof from the Chiefs, I was just like disgusted. I mainly talk about Pat Mahomes, you know what I'm saying, and the lack of the fact that Travis Kelce ain't get a touchdown. I don't care about the yards, the little couple yards that he got. I need the touchdown, and y'all needed the touchdown to win. Y'all needed the touchdown to win. Anyways, Chiefs fall to 8-4 on the season with a 19-21 excuse me, 19-21 loss to the Packers. Pat Mahomes, 21-33, 210 yards. He ain't get my 250. Everybody took the, the over 250, whatever, 55, whatever it was. The over. He ain't go over the over. Everybody, come on, man. This is supposed to be easy pickings for Pat Mahomes out there. Slinging that ball around easily. He only had one touchdown to a backup tight end, by the way. So disrespectful. The one interception clearly hurt in a close loss like that. 3 sacks, 4 carries, 26 rushing yards. Travis Kelce, 4 receptions, 81 rushing yards. And Isaiah Pacheco, he did his thing running wise. 18 carries, 110 rushing yards, 1 rushing touchdown, 3 receptions for 13 yards receiving before he got ejected for out the game for his swinging at the player. I mean, that was kind of I thought that was like a little put. I just thought that little thing. I just thought that like stuff like that happens all the time, but whatever. He had a good
getting a
game.
little too soft out there right now. It's getting a little too soft.
Come on, man. Like, they doing stuff like that. Like, it's ridiculous. Jordan Love, 25, 36, 267 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, 2 sacks, 10 rushing yards. When you doing stuff like that, looking real good. Now, I know they were struggling early in the season, and then we played them in the middle, like at the beginning of the middle of the season, and then he was looking bad against my defense. So he did have his bad games.
Let's get there.
He had his bad games at the beginning of the season, but now, he's definitely turning around a whole nother leaf, and he looking like that boy after all the bad performances. Now he continued to end the season like this. Whether they make the playoffs or not, that's a whole other different story. Obviously they say they got a good chance to make the playoffs the way things, cracking out for the Packers. But as long as he continue to have good performances and they make it good in the playoffs, now we might, the Packers might got something here, and this might be something that they might got the franchise quarterback for real.
Might. First of all,
I need consistency.
Hold on, wait.
I'm just talking about. We were just talking about Dak Prescott and consistency.
Wait. Jordan Love is looking better his first year starting than what Aaron Jones is. I mean, not Aaron Rodgers did. Statistical wise in the win-loss column, he's already 6-6. He's gonna pass over 6 wins.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers only has 6 wins. And
you're right.
And he had veteran receivers around him with Donald Driver, Jennings, guys like that. Love is playing with guys that he got to build that chemistry with these young guys. He ain't had that maturity over there that Aaron Rodgers did. So he's doing this with a lot of young guys trying to get that chemistry together, build that chemistry up. That's what they had to do in the beginning of the season. Now that offense is clicking. Now this is the LaFleur offense that we're going to see instead of the Aaron Rodgers mixed-in offense. Instead of the Aaron Rodgers mixed-in offense, it's the LaFleur offense. So you see things clicking even more now. And in the middle of the season, it started to get better. I don't know if they're going to make the playoff, but they're right there pushing for that wild card.
Yeah. I just say as long as he keep up with good performances, now we might be on to something.
They on to something. And they no longer as they is on to something.
So, all right, he had another good week, and then he fizzled out the last 3-4 weeks of the season. What we talking about then? What we talking about? I'm just saying. Can I get some consistency the rest of the way? I talk about at least from your individual performance.
So what you want, 9? You want 9 games? What you want, 9 games?
Yeah, I mean, I really want the whole complete 17 full games this season. But yeah, I'll take the 9 games.
I'm talking about as the record.
I'm just saying I want consistency. I would take a complete season. But yeah, I'll take the majority.
Okay, so if he give you 8 to 9 wins, how you feeling? Are you confident?
But
are you
I'm not even concerned with I'm not even really concerned with the wins. You hear what I'm saying? I'm talking individual performance. I'm talking about individual thing. I'm saying if y'all got your franchise quarterback for not by default, not because this is what y'all got to try to see. I'm talking about, we know y'all got one of them. You know what I mean?
I mean, they want to draft him. They didn't know that because Aaron was still on the team. Just like they drafted Aaron when Brett was still on the team.
Okay.
They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
You got to groom these guys. And
yeah, exactly. I like that.
They let Aaron sit and they groom.
I like that.
They letting Love sit. And then now it's his turn, and he's getting groomed.
Okay.
Let them boys work, man. That's what's gonna happen. It's not gonna always be as good looking as starting off that everybody wanted to be, but it's a long season, man. It's a long season.
Yeah. Well. When we circle back on this conversation in Week 18 on Jordan Love, we'll see.
I
We'll
told you this a
see
couple of
what
weeks
he
ago.
look like.
I told you this a couple of weeks ago when you said, "Do I believe in love like that?" And I said,
Yeah. Because I was, especially like I said, the start of the season wasn't looking too good. Then we played him. I see he was, you know what I mean? What he did in my team. So I'm like, man, I don't know about this guy.
But they had
Whatever.
injuries at the receiver spot as well in the beginning of the season. Christian
Okay.
Watson wasn't healthy.
I mean, that's every year, but I digress.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah. You can say that, I guess.
Monday Night Football preview. Live in Duval. Been a while since Jackson. I mean, Monday Night Football been there.
Whoa. You better say that thing right. What you say?
Yeah, Duval.
All right, there you go. There you go.
Yo,
I
shout
don't
out
know
to
what
the
Duval is,
boys
but
out
you
there. They
better
down
say
there
that
turn.
thing right.
They
Yeah,
down
say
there
that
turn.
thing
You already
right,
know
man.
Lil Duval out there with his crew. They turned already.
Say that thing
Bengals is
right.
down there. Obviously, I'm going with the Jaguars. There ain't really nothing to talk about. Joe Burrow's not playing. So, I mean, there's nothing else to talk about for me.
Yeah, I'm going with the Jags too. I think this would be a nice, easy one for them. I think Joe Mixon is going to be the main focus. They're going to try
And
to
he gonna
lock
be.
down.
I don't think he's gonna have a good game because I think they're gonna stop the run.
They're gonna have to.
Like how we stopped the run and forced the quarterback just to throw.
They
Forced
probably
to throw.
gonna do that for sure because if you want to see what Jake can do for sure, you
Yeah.
want to see him get the ball out to the receivers on that pressure. Y'all gonna bring
Yeah,
up.
I'm under pressure. Yeah.
So I feel like this should be an easy win for Jacksonville. They should continue on that hot little run they're going on, and winning division. This should be a game. If they lose
Yeah,
this
because they
game
need
here,
to win. Yeah.
If they lose this game here, then we
Yeah,
don't know if
because Texas might surpass them.
and we don't know if they contenders or pretenders. Because this is a game right here that you need to win. This is not a game that you need to be slacking on.
Nah,
your division is too tight. And I expect Trevor Lawrence to have 250 plus. ETN to have a good game. I got a parlay in on this too, so I need
I need this man to
at
good game
least.
too.
I need 250 at least.
I need to do a little bare minimum and win the game at least.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. I want to touch on the Lakers and the Knicks before we get out of here. Obviously, NBA in-season tournament coming up. Well, what's going on right now? Obviously, got the Pacers and the Celtics going on right now.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that y'all actually got a seat at the table. But we can talk about you, right? Lakers, we 12-9 on the season. Obviously, we just had a 107-97 win over the Rockets. Ime and Doka and LeBron getting into it. What's your thoughts about that? I mean,
it's basketball,
all the trash
man.
talk, I'm here for it.
It's basketball,
I don't
man.
like if people feel like, I'm just saying, if whoever these people feel like LeBron shouldn't be talked to in that matter, this is all a heated competition. And if somebody letting it be known that I said that, and what you going to do about it, a la Draymond Green to Anthony Edwards, and you don't do nothing, and I'm letting you know you're not going to do nothing, like, okay, I'm giving you an opportunity to prove me wrong, that what I'm saying about you is not true. Now, what you showing me is, right, I did everything. If it was a speculation, if I was insinuating it, if that had any type of, any conjecture, this thing is confirmed. Full throttle. Ain't nothing to speculate about. You see what I'm saying? So, stuff like that, I love it. I'm here for it. I mean, because it happens, it all walks from the life. We don't got to get to that, but sometimes people be saying this stuff because they are ready to go there with that said individual.
I mean,
and they want to know, okay, if this individual want to go there with them or not.
I don't think he was going too hard as everybody wanted to say. Oh, he told him to stop bitching over the calls. The team was bitching. The Lakers was doing a whole lot of chirping over the calls. Play ball out there, especially when.
But he got it like LeBron, like you walking over here like you going to do something.
Yeah.
After
I tell you stop bitching, you want to walk over here. I'm like, yo, you already heard what I just said. Now what you walking over here like you gonna do something? Like, come on now, you can stop the bitch. I'm gonna continue talking like I was talking to you over there. That's all that basically happened. But for both of them to get ejected, oh come on, man, we're getting too soft here, man. Let them talk.
Yeah. I'm like across the board,
we do, man.
That.
We talk our talk and we go play ball. I would have loved to see them talk their talk like they did, and then let them go out and play ball. I would have loved to see LeBron drop 35, 40 right after that. Boom. Drop a good 35.
Yeah, but we was
right after that.
I mean, this was late in the game, and we was already up and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, shit. So what? You don't know what shit. He still could have came out and said, "Fuck it,
Yeah.
drop another 15 on them late in the game,
Yeah.
fuck, one something." You know what I mean? Like, look, man, let them boys play it out and do what they got to do. And then you surprised. You told me you surprised that my Knicks is in the end season tournament.
Yeah,
We 12.
y'all got a little dance with the Bucks tomorrow.
Yeah, we do. Just like y'all got a little dance with my KD boy and Phoenix over there. But you talking about you surprised that we in it. I mean, y'all little bracket was pretty easy, so I understand why y'all. Was in
now,
there.
okay,
It was a
okay,
little easy over there. You know what I
okay. We
mean?
were undefeated.
We have Milwaukee and Miami over in our group, and we still made it out wild
Yeah.
card, but we in there. I mean, don't disrespect my boys.
Okay.
Chaz, my boys,
So,
man. We
yeah,
played.
now we
played
get down to
Milwaukee.
single elimination now.
We played
So, yeah, we
Milwaukee
get
the
down to
first
single
game.
elimination now. Semifinals. What we doing?
We played them the first game. We should have beaten them the first game to go undefeated in the tournament. But it's okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna get them. Tomorrow is a whole new day. We're gonna get these
Dame
boys.
time.
And you know what?
Time.
And
Is
you
it
know
Dame
what?
time tomorrow? Oh, they say freak time. They say freak time.
It's Brunson time tomorrow. It's Jalen time tomorrow. That's what time
Oh,
it is.
yeah.
And he's dropping another 40-piece tomorrow.
Oh, man, I can't wait to circle back on this thing with you
dub.
Monday, man. I hope y'all still around to talk about it.
Oh yeah, I ain't going nowhere. I hope you're still around. And you know what's crazy? We're gonna talk about it Monday, because then the day after that, it's the Lakers and Knicks.
Yeah.
The Lakers and Knicks.
Oh,
we're
gonna end the show with we're gonna end the show with that. So it's only lined up accordingly. It's only right.
We're gonna line up accordingly for that.
Why we not at New York, man? Why we not? We gotta pull up to. I know you know some people, man. We gotta pull up and get some seats, man.
Them things ain't cheap, but we can try. Them things ain't cheap.
Yo, man, we gotta get to the game, man. Yeah, I gotta talk to you about that, man. Yo, man, I appreciate you doing. We got stuff to watch. We got to get some sports. NBA tournament going on right now. Pacers in the Celtics. We got the Monday Night Football game, Jaguars and the Bengals. A lot of sports going on, man. Appreciate you doing this. Another episode of Fresh Bar Sports Show. Mondays with Q. We're gonna let this cook, let it marinate, let it bubble up. Till the next time, we out.
We out.